Alright, hello boys and girls on YouTube. Just wanted to say hi and another update on June 14th, 2010 for the Heidenreich Garden. You want a treat, dog? Sit. Here's Naomi. Here's Mary. You might notice from the last video, Casey's gone. Casey died, unfortunately, on Memorial Day. And, well, such is life. She was an old dog. And she was a good dog. So now it's up to Mary and Naomi to keep the dogness going. Anyhow, starting over here. Oh, new addition to the family. I don't know why I get so excited about fucking barbecues, but I do. Got a new red kettle from a friend, gave it to me. It's going to replace this guy. Hopefully, I'm going to try and keep the frame and integrate the kettle into it and make a Weber hybrid out of it. Hopefully it's not too redneck. We'll see. All the strawberries are doing good. Lots of flowers on them. Not a lot, some. And then we got the oregano, the garlic chives, and the lemon thyme. Wow, this stuff is so good. You know, give it a rub and smell. Oh man, it is awesome. I'll give you a shot of the barbecue center. I had some time off last year, so I decided to, and some extra wood, so I decided to build a barbecue center because that was too cheap to actually go out and buy one. So I got the good gas grill, the smoker there, and then the herb gardens that are on the outside of it. And if I can figure out some way, I might try and integrate this guy into it. But like I said, try to stay away from the extreme redneck end of it. And over here, the basil's doing pretty good. So they're actually starting to do pretty good. They're not dying on me, which they usually do. And we got a bunch of different exotic melons. I can't tell you exactly what they are, but I bought a bunch. My sister-in-law gave me some corn, which I really didn't want, and some cabbage, which I really didn't want. Then we got more freesia strawberries over here. These guys are pretty big. I cut this table back another 4 inches. You can see that line right there. Gives them a little bit more room to grow. We'll see how they do. The earwigs don't get them all. We might have some decent strawberries. And then, yeah, I said they were melons last time in the video, but they're not. They're actually green apple cucumbers from Baker Seeds. And finally, they all sprouted. So if the earwigs don't kill those, we're going to have a bunch of cucumber plants hanging off the side there. And of course, the good old smoker. That guy rocks. Anyhow, moving along. Cabbage. Excuse me, not cabbage. Romaine lettuce. These guys are about ready to put in the ground. The last couple I put in the ground, they died. More black krim and tigerella tomatoes. These guys are about ready. Hopefully I'll get a late crop out of them. And some, I think those are spinach. I'm going to let them sit there and see what they do. And I'm not sure what this plant is. We'll find out. And, oh look, my cocktail. And the Meyer lemon tree. And then, oh, look at that. That's my baby. The hot tub. I will be enjoying a soak in a hot tub a little bit later, after I finish my cocktail. And then the good old compost tumbler. Thank you, YouTube. I stole that from you guys. Well, not stole it. I gleaned information on how to build it. The thing works pretty damn good. Open the door, dump the shit out, add more. Composting is the way to go. And compost tea. Speaking of compost, why is it that fucking corn cobs do not ever break down? I've had corn cobs in my compost for years. I don't know. And then green onions from Safeway. I planted them and they're still living, so I'm going to give them a chop and hopefully get some new growth out of them. These two are avocado seeds that I just planted, and they're going to probably take a long time because avocados are just like that. They take forever. And oh, my rototiller that I lent to my brother-in-law, and he broke it, so it don't work anymore. That's awesome. Coming around, the mint. I moved this mint out of the garden, or out of the little herb garden, because it was taken over. I still got fucking roots that are growing shoots out of it. It's doing okay. I also moved the rosemary out of that little herb garden. It's not doing so well. I guess the reports are true that rosemary do not like to be moved. Well, tough shit. And the spinach. Bunch of Oriental giant spinach. See the watering system's going right now. Just happens to be right when I start the fucking video. Damn thing. And they're actually starting to get a bunch of big leaves, and a couple more days of hot weather we'll get a bunch of leaves. Hopefully they don't bolt on me. We'll see. And the good old snow peas. These guys are actually, in the last 2 weeks, they've grown 6 inches. You could barely see them in the last video. They were about 1 inch tall. Just a bunch of little clumps of leaves, and now they're about 8 inches tall. They've already outgrown the little stakes I've given them. This guy here, he was a victim of Bigfoot, and I weeded the garden yesterday, and Bigfoot smashed him. So sorry, dude. We'll see how you do. Hopefully you don't die. Too bad if you do. And some more tomatoes. These guys were just like 8 inches tall in the last video. They're a good 14, 16 inches right now. Got all kinds of flowers starting to ready to pop. And these guys, same thing. They've grown tremendously in the last couple weeks. We've had some good weather, and I haven't done anything too bad to them. So these are all lemon cucumbers right here, which I love. Gotta love lemon cucumbers, and tomatoes with a little bit of balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Oh, love that stuff. And these are the I think these are celebrities right there, and these are, I think, the sweet 100s. What are they? Nope, sweet pea currants. They're going to be sprawling bushes, I can tell. They're going to be vines. I'm going to have to try and tame them somehow, because already they're going everywhere. And these guys are really going nuts. Oh, what kind is this? This is a jet setter. And then this guy, he is the San Francisco fog, which, it's pretty appropriate since we live real close to San Francisco. But look at him, man. He's grown, I swear, over 1.5 feet in the past 2 weeks. And he's doesn't have any flowers set yet, but he's getting ready. He's got some that are popping out. And the same thing with the sweet 100s. I heard a guy that grew sweet 100 57 feet long. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I guess once you get bored, why not? The peppers, they're not doing so great. This little tomato, he's And same thing with these guys. They're getting bigger. Just have to wait. Once again, I don't think it's hot enough for the peppers. The squash are actually doing really well. And oh, look at that. Can you see that? Baby squash. Yep, we got some squash. Another couple weeks, some hot weather, and we'll be feasting on squash. More tomatoes. Bean plants are doing pretty well. Another tomato. Shitload of squash. Then the weed patch at the end is my carrot field. I planted a bunch of carrots, but I can't tell the carrots from the weeds. So I'm going to let the whole damn thing grow, and hopefully there'll be some carrots in there somewhere. I don't know. And of course you can see the drip irrigation center. Got it all set up. I got railroad ties to step it down. I got about 5 foot elevation change between the bottom and the top, so I had to do something so all the water didn't just run downhill. And the beans, looks like they took a hit during that cold spell, but they're doing okay. And then got the upside down tomatoes. And once again, I lost a bunch of leaves in the windstorm because I planted them next to this stupid fence. But live and learn. That's how you get better. And then, but they got a lot of fruit on them, and they look pretty healthy. And I can't show you in top, but there's a ton of other plants in the top. I've got cantaloupe up the butt growing out of the top. So next video I'll probably have cantaloupe vines sticking out. Well, that was a tour for today, and hopefully everything is all well. And Godspeed, Rob, my son in Afghanistan. We love you. Take care, and God bless.